All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Heat number one, Scott Snodgrass and Scott Snodgrass and Joe Lux on the front row. Bill Rabbit's Ed Sr. on the second row. Dean Buck, Andrew Thornton on the third row. Tyler Clifford and Edmund Jones on the fourth. David Lux and Kyle McRecken Martin round out the field. We're going to have to stop cloning the drivers. 2 Luxes in the field is just a bit much. I don't know who approved that idea. We got 2 Joneses, now 2 Luxes. There's a few other that when they're here, we got the 2 Snodgrasses. They're just going to have to stop this. Just waiting for a couple more drivers to take to the grid. Okay, Joey Lux did make the grid, but Scott Snodgrass did not. Ed Sr. will move up. I do believe... No, it'll be Bill Rabbit's moving up on the inside. Hey, good evening, Connor. It's been a while. How are you? One more time around. Pace car will drop in. Remember, this one is quick. As soon as the pace car is on pit road, Barney the flagman does wave that green flag. Pace car is in. Green flag is in the air. Heat 1 is... Oh, no! Joey Lux had a problem getting going. Stacked up the entire inside line. Lux is still wrecking. He finally gathers it up, but Bill Rabbit's quickly to the lead. Tyler Clifford is shooting to second, but now here comes David Lux. Oh, my... 3 wide at the front, and Lux saves it. Bill Rabbit still out front. McRecken now battling for second. This has been a wild first few laps. Wow. Is this a sign of what's to come in the heats? McRecken just set the fastest lap so far. Bill Rabbit's doing everything he can to hold on to the lead, but David Lux, oh no, Rabbit's is around. Lux is out front. McRecken recovers. Dean Buck currently in second. He has snuck through a lot of chaos to get to the front. Andrew Thornton now up into fourth. Ed Sr. in fifth. Edmund Jones currently in sixth. McRacken set the fastest lap last time by 17.99. The only driver under the 18-second mark as he takes second. 2 laps to go. Can David Lux hold them off? Hey, good evening, Riley. Great to see you back out on track. Here we go. White flag lap. Lux is trying to hold off McRacken. Lux goes a little high. McRacken goes high. And David Lux will win Heat 1. I wonder if that first 2-3 laps is any indication of what we're going to see in the feature. On to heat number 2. Rookie Zachary Meade and Brian Hewitt on the front row. Ryan McDaniel, Vern Spring on the second. Brad Ronning and Brandon Murphy on the third row. Richie Joplin and Chance Maderick on the fourth. Riley Maricchio rounds out the field. Ryan McDaniel up front. His season has been hit and miss. He's had a few heat wins, but not a lot of luck in the features. Can he turn it around here tonight? Well, that might be tricky. Brian Hewitt on his outside. The Brian and Ryan show returned last week. They are back to taking each other out. Will it happen here? Here we go. Out of turn 4. Pace car drops in. Green flag is in the air for Heat 2. And Hewitt gets a good shot into one. Look like Ryan may have had a problem. We've got one sideways. Brad Ronning got loose. Ryan McDaniel is Vern Spring looking to the outside. Brandon Murphy back behind. Chance Maderick starting to make his way forward. Brian Hewitt has not had a heat win yet. But Brandon Murphy just shot to second. Ryan McDaniel has had a problem and has gone off track. Hewitt now has Murphy closing in. Vern Spring, Chance Maderick side by side. Riley Maricchio has nowhere to go. Now he's going to try it 3 wide into 3. Riley makes it stick and he may take it. Riley Maricchio battles for third. Man, we are seeing some gutsy moves out here tonight. Three laps to go. Can Brian Hewitt hold on to it? Murphy all over his bumper. Hewitt gets a little bit better run out of turn 2 that time. Murphy looks down to the inside. And here comes Maricchio up top. This may be what Hewitt needs. Oh, they lean on each other, and Maverick is underneath. White flag one more time around. Murphy's in the wall. Maricchio's in the wall. Hewitt has the lead coming into turn 3. And out of turn 4, Brian Hewitt will win Heat 2. That was Hewitt's first win of the season. J-Tank, you're definitely right, buddy. This one is going to be good. Looks like a consolation heat. We'll have Ed Sr. and Zach Mead on the front row. Edmund Jones, Riley Maricchio on the second. Tyler Clifford and Brandon Murphy on the third. Bill Rabbits, Brad Groening on the fourth. Joe Lux, Ryan McDaniel, and Scott Snodgrass round out the field. Scott did not grid for his heat. Does not look like he is going to grid here. It looks like Scott is done for the night. Everybody else takes to the grid. This one's going to be a good battle. Trying to race their way into the feature. Here they come out of 4 one more time around. The rookie on the front row as well, Zachary Mead. The other rookie, Bill Rabbits, back in 9th. Here we go, out of turn 4. Pace car is in. Green flag is back in the air. Mead has the lead for the moment. Ed Sr. and Riley Maricchio have a little bit of contact. Oh, Riley got into Senior. Senior's around. Murphy going for it up top. Looks like Brad Ronning also caught a piece of it. Ryan McDaniel was involved but is still rolling. Ed Sr. and Bill Rabbits have gone to pit road. And the rookie still out front. But Edmund Jones is closing in. Mead's best hope is right there in third. Riley Maricchio gets side by side with Edmund. They could battle and Mead could hold on. Maricchio is in. An unexpected trip to pit road. Is there a glitch in the Matrix tonight? Everything is going wild. Maricchio is back out on track but is dropped all the way to 6th as Ryan McDaniel is off track on the backstretch. Edmund Jones now in second, closing right up on the bumper of the rookie. You know, we had a rookie win a feature here a couple weeks ago. Meade trying to pull off the same trick, but Edmund looks low. Meade gets a better run off the turn up on the high line. Edmund inches in just a little further. Lap traffic is going to come into play. Edmund now even as they come out of turn 4. White flag one more time around. It's a drag race. Edmund ahead. They go off into 3 and 4. Edmund noses ahead and pulls off the win. So despite having surgery earlier today, Edmund can still get it done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The feature from North Wilkesboro. Riley Duncan and Jeremy Root on the front row. David Lutz and Brian Hewitt on the second row. McRecken and Chance Maderick on the third. Dean Buck and Richie Joplin on the fourth row. Andrew Thornton and Vern Spring round out the top 10. Edmund Jones starting in 11th next to Zachary Meade in 12th. Brandon Murphy in 13th. Tyler Clifford in 14th. Riley Maricchio in 15th. Joe Lutz in 16th. Brad Ronning 17th, Ryan McDaniel in 18th, Bill Rabbits in 19th, and Ed Sr. in 20th. Everybody on the grid. Bill Rabbits will start from pit road. He missed the grid.
Hey, Doug.
Hello, Andrew.
Hi, Doug. I tried to open the door quietly. I didn't want to scare you.
Yeah.
So,
I keep extra nitros on the desk just because of you. Not for you, because of you.
Oh, man. I thought I had a present waiting for me for a second. But no. Well, first things first, we want to thank you for all the fantastic broadcasting you do and remind everybody that this is the No Nut Shootout at North Wilkesboro.
Yes.
You know, it gives us the special paint scheme on the car this week, brought to you by everybody's favorite Now You're Shooting Blanks, or Duds, excuse me. The No More Kids candies, the Nutless Buddy candy bars, and of course everybody's favorite, the Little Debbie Endless Cream Pies, all for Eddie Jones this week.
Well, good luck, buddy, and hopefully you get to victory lane. Just don't run out of gas. You'd be shooting blanks.
Absolutely. Thanks, Doug.
Andrew Thornton letting us know what it's all about as we get the green flag at North Wilkesboro. Out of turn 2, Riley Duncan out front. Jeremy Root battles with David Lux up front. A lot more single file than I expected here early on. A few guys still at the back trying to sort it out as they try and fight forward. Bill Rabbits and Ed Sr. have had a problem. Bill has gone to pit road. And caution is out. Ed Sr. and Dean Buck involved. Let's first see what happened with Bill and Ed. There's Bill coming through 3 and 4. Was same thing we saw in the street stocks, just snaps loose. Ed Sr. heads off into 1 and 2. Oh, looks like he got a little bit of help from behind. Then Riley Duncan, just a few moments later, also having a problem in 1 and 2. Remember, he was leading as it looks like Ed Sr. coming down the track. It looks like when Senior came down the track, it caused a bit of chaos. Dean Buck managing to get by. Connor, yep, you got it, buddy. Ed Sr. has gone to pit road. And Root is also on pit road. Lights are out as they stack back up. Riley Duncan and McRecken up front. Brian Hewitt and Chance Maderick on the second row. Richie Joplin and David Lux on the third. Vern Spring, Andrew Thornton, Zachary Mean, and Edmund Jones round out the top 10. Pace car is in. Green flag is back in the air. A lot of side-by-side. This time the top two go single file. Chance Maderick in third next to Hewitt. Maderick blinking up top. Richie Joplin on the move. Just came by Vern to take sixth. And caution is back out. Edmund Jones is involved. There's Edmund coming down the... Oh, looked like Edmund got into the back of somebody. See what we can see from the chopper. There's the driver on the outside checked up into the wall. Edmund had nowhere to go. A bumpy start here at Wilkesboro. Riley Duncan, Kyle Martin, Brian Hewitt, Chance Maderick, David Lutz. Still the top five. Richie Joplin, Vern Spring, Andrew Thornton, Brandon Murphy, and now Tyler Clifford in the top 10. should be getting 1 to green this time by. Edmund Jones is out of the race. It appears after that incident, he took his balls and went home. Here we go, pace car about to drop in. And green flag back in the air. Kyle Martin trying to fight to the lead on Riley up top. Chance Maderick lurking in third. Hewitt still in fourth. David Lux now up into fifth. Remember, coming into this week, Riley Duncan leads the points, but Drifty Richie is in second and not very far behind. However, Richie currently in sixth with Riley leading. Could have a big impact on the points here tonight. McRacken coming by on the bottom. He set the fastest lap, 2 laps in a row now. But Riley has the momentum advantage off the high side and is definitely utilizing it. But couldn't that time, McRacken to the lead. Riley still lurking in second, Maderick in third. The rest of the field about 2/3 of a second back as Hewitt, Lux, and Joplin all nose to tail. Tyler Clifford now up in 11th, up 3 spots. Has been quietly making his way forward. Riley has reclaimed the lead. These three going at it. Chance Maderick likely lurking back behind. Riley Maricchio back in 8th, trying to close his way back to the front. I just realized we now have 2 Rileys in the field. This stuff has got to stop. Back behind, Brad Ronning and Ryan McDaniel, both up 4 spots already in 13th and 14th. The rookie, Zachary Meade, currently in 12th. Clifford still in 11th, right behind 10th place, Vern Spring. Andrew Thornton keeps attempting the move on Murphy, but just cannot make it stick yet. Riley Duncan still has the lead. Root is back out on track. He is a lot of laps down. David Lux has now moved into 4th with Richie in 5th. Brian Hewitt starting to fade. He's back to 7th. Riley Maricchio continues to attack. Currently in 6th, looking under Richie. Riley has a run underneath Richie. David Lux just ahead. Riley Duncan still in the lead with McRacken on his bumper. Chance Maderick in third, Lux in fourth, and Maricchio slides into fifth. Richie looked low for a minute there, but did not make the move. Brian Hewitt in seventh, now has Thornton and Murphy closing the gap. Brad Ronning back in 13th, still has Ryan right there with him. Ryan definitely running a different line, trying to find some more speed out here. Riley Maricchio now looks underneath Lux to take fourth. Maricchio started in 15th. Has marched forward every single lap so far. Does Maricchio have enough speed to get to the front? Brandon Murphy has had a problem back behind, no caution yet. Does not look like there will be a caution. Let's see what happened. There's Murphy looking underneath Hewitt, trying to take the position. Slides up, just barely taps Hewitt. Gets sideways, runs it through the grass, but does save it. Tyler Clifford on the move, just hopped up 2 spots into ninth. We've seen in the past a lot of drivers pull the strategy of taking it easy on the car early on and having the tires left at the end of the night. Definitely appears Clifford is starting to come alive. Ryan Hewitt in 8th, less than a second ahead. Clifford is closing in. Meanwhile, McRacken back on the attack, tried to reclaim the lead. Lap traffic is going to come into play. McRacken still looks to the inside, sends it deep that time. May have been contacting McRacken as the nose ahead. Vern Spring ducks to pit road. McRacken out front, lap traffic ahead. Riley Duncan on his bumper. Riley Maricchio closing in. And we talked last week about how hard it is to see in these cars. Riding along with David Lux, and you see that big engine air filter is kind of right in the way. It's very hard to see off on their right sides if they're not running a triple monitor or VR setup. David Lux doesn't care, he is sending it. Lux now to 5th. The leaders have gotten past the first lap car, Dean Buck. Brian Hewitt now in trouble. Tyler Clifford and Zachary Meade have gotten to him. Clifford trying to set up to go underneath, had a bobble out of 4. He's back on it, but will need time, and Brad Ronning has gone off track. Looks like Ronning likely loose out of turn 2. Let's take a quick look. There's Ronning down into 1 and 2. Oh, he just gets that left front into the grass. It pulls the car around. He ended up in the wall and is taking it to pit road. Kyle Martin, Riley Duncan still nose to tail. Chance Maderick now has his hands full. Riley Maricchio underneath for 3rd. David Lux now up into 5th. Richie Joplin in 6th. Andrew Thornton in 7th. Tyler Clifford has cleared traffic now into 8th. Clifford definitely starting to come on. He's about 3 seconds behind Andrew Thornton. But he is gaining ground. In fact, last time by, Clifford was the fastest car on track. Riley Duncan, meanwhile, reclaimed the lead. Riley Maricchio now in 3rd has caught the top 2. Maricchio has come from 15th to 3rd. And right on the back bumper of the top 2. Chance Maderick in 4th. 5th place, David Lux is closing in on the top 4. And as they start battling, he'll get closer. Richie Joplin is right there with him. Andrew Thornton back in 7th. Tyler Clifford in 8th. Zachary Meade in 9th, and Brandon Murphy currently in 10th. As McGrecken looks to the inside, just past the halfway point, another battle for the lead. This time it'll be a 3-car battle. With these 3 up here and Chance Maderick right behind, things could definitely get bumpy. Tyler Clifford, meanwhile, is back in 8th, continues to close in on Thornton, but lap traffic is slowing things down. The rookie, Zachary Meade, right on his bumper. Brandon Murphy now up into 10th. Riley Duncan continues to lead. Now Riley Maricchio looks under McCracken. Kyle is surrounded by Rileys. It could be the Rileys trying to take over the world. And McRacken being the only one that could save us, boy, that'd be trouble. Brian Hewitt, who is having a great run, has had a problem. He is ducked to pit road. There's Hewitt coming up out of turn 2, and another guy that gets loose. Seems like the right rears are starting to wear. He managed to keep it down on the grass and helped with the mowing. Chance Madrick back and forth, closing up. Connor, he's your only hope, buddy. Riley tried and almost took second place from McRacken. Couldn't get the job done yet. Andrew Thornton back in 7th. Zachary Mead in 8th has lost touch. And Tyler Clifford is almost there. Thornton now 4.5 seconds back behind David Lux, but he is gaining ground. With 34 laps to go, he might still have a shot. Ryan McDaniel still in the fight, back in 11th. Dean Buck also in the fight in 12th. Hewitt is back off pit road in 13th. Vern Spring in 14th. Brad Ronning in 15th. Root currently running in 16th. The rest of the field out early. And Riley Duncan is putting some space between him and McRacken for the first time. Meanwhile, Chance Madrick has caught back up to Mauricio. Oh! What in the world just happened with McRacken? Let's see if we can see. McRacken coming off of turn 2. Oh, he got wickedly loose, ended up in the gap in the wall, and that car is messed up. Ouch. McRacken is on pit road. His chances may be done. Now Riley Mauricio into second, Chance Madrick in third, but Riley Duncan out front is pulling away. Richie Joplin now in fourth, David Lux in fifth, Andrew Thornton in sixth, Zachary Mead in seventh, Tyler Clifford back behind in eighth, and Brandon Murphy in ninth. Ryan McDaniel up to the top 10. And this could be dangerous. Ryan is right behind Brian Hewitt. Those two definitely have a history. "25 laps to go." We saw Zachary Meade was up earlier, right on Andrew Thornton's bumper. He lost a bunch of ground. Tyler Clifford had about gone to him. He cranked it back up and has caught back up to Andrew Thornton. Riley Duncan is extending his lead now, 1.6 seconds. Riley Maricchio, Chance Maderick still nose to tail. Richie Joplin back and forth, not gaining any ground. David Lux in fifth. He had been gaining on Richie little by little, but it looks like he lost a little bit and it stabilized at about 5 seconds. Andrew Thornton in sixth has caught up to David Lux. He has brought Zachary Meade with him. Tyler Clifford back in eighth, all alone at the moment. Brandon Murphy still holds ninth. Ryan McDaniel in 10th. We know Chance knows how to use that bumper in extreme situations. Will he do it here tonight? Andrew Thornton has just taken fifth. Zachary Meade now battling. He takes sixth from Lux. And Lux lost a lot of time. Tyler Clifford is gaining quickly. Riley Duncan does have that big lead, but he also has a lot of lap traffic ahead. Brandon Murphy in ninth, just ahead of the leader. Riley Maricchio has now pulled a gap on Maderick. Andrew Thornton, Zachary Meade still right there. Lux just a little ways back. Clifford is closing quicker and quicker. He's about 2.25 seconds back, but he may not have enough time. Chance Maderick closing back up on Maricchio. David Lux may be in trouble. Clifford now just 1.7 seconds back. And look at Kyle Martin is out there pushing drivers around the track. Nine laps left to go here at North Wilkes. The battle is back on for fifth. Zachary Meade has it. Down to the inside, Thornton gets a run out of 4 up top. And back down into 3, still Andrew with the nose ahead, but Zachary drives it in deeper. Andrew goes a little bit further into turn one. He may clear and does clear, holds on to fifth. Tyler Clifford, meanwhile, 1.25 seconds back from David Lux as Riley Duncan has had a problem. The leader. And that has brought Chance Maderick right back to Maricchio's bumper. Let's see what happened with Duncan. Riley Duncan had been leading most of the race, off into 3 and 4. He just gets too high, loses the back end. Chance Maderick still lurking, a lap car just ahead of Riley Maricchio. Maderick right there with him. Riley Duncan fades back into third. Richie Joplin in fourth, not far behind. Zach Mead back up into fifth. Andrew Thornton in sixth. Clifford now in seventh. Wow, Lux was way out of shape. And here we go, Riley Maricchio out front, picking up the white flag one more time around. With the lap car ahead, Chance's options are very limited. He couldn't get the run in. And out of turn 4, Riley Maricchio is back in victory lane. Maricchio also the biggest mover of the night. And Tyler Clifford has to be wishing he had a few more laps. Let's talk to our top 3, starting with Riley Duncan. Riley, congratulations, buddy. You still got a podium, but that had to hurt, losing that big of a lead that late.
I have to be completely honest with you, Doug. I reached over to try and take a rip off my vape, and that was a horrible idea by me. So totally on me. My fault.
Well, let me just start with, by being the oldest person as a part of Jones BS Racing, vaping is bad, stop it.
That is true. I'll work on that.
Good boy. Well, you still managed to come home with a podium. One heck of a race tonight. Should have been you here, but vaping killed it. But still a great podium.
Doing that ever again. I thought I had a long enough lead. I was like, okay, I'm okay. And then as soon as I went into the corner, I got loosened. I was like, oh no. I was not ready to save it.
Well, man, heartbreaking end, but still a podium. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Chance Maderick comes home in second. Chance, one heck of a fight for the win there. Pretty much the whole race.
Yeah, mine and Riley's stuff was burnt up, and then that lap car right in front of us, I was scared to go to the top, and we catch that lap car, and it kind of picks me.
Yeah, it looked like on the last lap you tried to dive to the bottom. You were going to try and make the move, but just weren't close enough and didn't have enough left in the car.
Oh yeah, the last probably 30 laps, it was nothing but a four-wheel slide and into one, and trying to get traction coming out of 2, and the same thing in 3 and 4.
Man, still an awesome race and a great finish. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
And let me see if I can find our winner, Riley Maricchio. O'Reilly, congratulations. We kind of figured halfway through the race a Riley would win.
Let me tell you 3 words, Doug. Amber, Connor, and Connor. I give all my credit to Connor. Connor Lewis William Hamilton Norton. He's the best there is. That's my coach.
Well, there you go, Connor. You got a big cheering section. Man, a great run to the end. Although I did notice Connor said someone checked that 32 car, so, you might get a post-race inspection and have problems.
Let me tell you something about that 0 car, Doug. It's all about the camber. That's all you need out there.
Well, man, a great job and a great win, buddy. Congratulations.
Hamburger, my popsicle.
All right, Riley Maricchio's going to eat his popsicle. Oh, my goodness. It was definitely a wild night at North Wilkesboro. Don't forget, Wednesday night, C12 Motorsports has truck racing, the Retro Truck Series. Tomorrow night, there will not be a broadcast, but we will be here to entertain you. We might even get the Unicorn to try a new game. Who knows? Hope everybody had as much fun as we did tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the racing. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and YouTube. Hunter, I'm sorry you didn't get to see the race, buddy. Great job by all the drivers. Congratulations, and have a great night, everybody.